What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to the Punk Rock Review. This is going to be a fun video. So, one second. I'm also going to have to go grab a couple things that I forgot to bring in here. One second. I'm so sorry. I'm looking for a piece of artwork. My apologies. Found it. sorry. Making sure that. There it is. Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. So this is going to be my vlog for my trip to Los Angeles this past weekend. I went out to go meet Jesse Michaels, and the thumbnail and the title, while a little bit clickbaity, are absolutely true. So stay tuned and I'll tell you all about that. I'm going to try to incorporate some imagery here for the video, a little bit of footage. Probably just some still photos for right now. I already put up the No Innocent Victim set, so if you want to check that out, dude, hella stage dives, pretty good moshing. It was a good time. So let's talk about my trip. I'll tell you the things that I picked up while I was in LA. I'll tell you about my time that I had there. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to everybody that was involved. To Justin, all the dudes in Cake Eater, Dave 45, Perry from the Templars, who now are in Before Dawn, working on my label with me. And of course, Jesse Michaels for inviting me out to do an in-person interview, which is absolutely bonkers. I'm editing it, so I'm not going to just drop it, raw footage, but so stay tuned for that. That'll be up probably this week, if not early next week. It's going to take me a few days because it was long. I thought we were going to do like a 30-40 minute thing, and he was like, no, we just sit as long as you want to sit. And I was like, I talk a lot. And so we did about an hour and a half. So there's going to be a very good long form discussion, or more or less I asked questions, he answered them. Super sweet dude. So shout out Jesse Michaels for being rad. Again, sorry for the clickbaity title, but it is very accurate. Wait till you get to the end of the story, you're going to trip out, dude. So, okay, I got to Houston airport. I guess it was like, I think my flight left here at like almost noon. So I got there at like 10:30. I parked at a big parking lot, shuttled into the airport. Much easier than last time when I went to Vegas and the time I went to Pittsburgh. Both of those times, once I was dropped off, once I parked at the airport, I'm going to park at one of these places and shuttle in. So much easier. They drop you right off at your gate. You go inside, you get on your plane, you fly out. When you come home, they pick you up and take you back. It's all included in the price of the parking. Super value right there. But I flew into LA, got there at about 2 o'clock. Took me a few minutes to figure out like what was going on. LAX is bananas. That place is humongous. And also, it's like a Galleria and an airport in one. Like Houston airports have a lot of stuff to eat and things, but not as much shopping. That LAX had like full-blown restaurants and like a bunch of them. It wasn't just a couple. Houston's got like one or two like that. I guess each wing might have like one or two, but LAX, everywhere I turned, was like restaurants, big giant open markets. They had a farmer's market inside there. It was really weird. Beautiful place, though. Everybody was super nice that I worked with. So I got there at about 2 o'clock LA time. I shuttled over to Enterprise, got my car, and then I drove over to Jesse Michaels' house. I was sitting in my car, so everybody that's familiar with my channel knows that I'm big with talking about like mental health and stuff like that, because we all go through things and we don't have a place to talk most of the time. And so I just wanted to provide a place that's comfortable for people. I'm not trying to be some, I don't know, virtuous do-gooder or anything. I just care about my friends, and that's what it boils down to. So I'm sitting outside of his place, right? And I'm just sitting there, and the sun's going down. I'm in Los Angeles for the first time. I've only left my home 4 times, and all 4 of those times were within the last like year and a month. So I've been traveling a lot mostly for the channel and work stuff, and it's daunting, man. It's a little bit intimidating to go do this stuff, and so I'll be honest. Until I was talking to him face to face, I wasn't sure it was going to happen because man, I've been let down a lot in my life, and I was honestly concerned I was getting catfished. Until I talked to him on the phone when I landed, and I was like, okay, we're good to go. But I don't know, man. It just felt like it was too good to be true. This is a dude I've been listening to for my whole life. And so while I don't put people on pedestals or anything, it was still kind of crazy. I mean, if I get to talk to Tim or Lars or Matt or Jack from One Man Army, like these are my favorite musicians. This is how I felt when I got to talk with Chris Klink the first time, and now he and I are friends. So like my life is very weird these days. I don't know. I'm just a guy from Houston, so I'm not special or cool or anything like that. So it's weird, man. So anyways, we talk for a minute. We go to his place and we do the interview, and I was there for a couple hours total, and we talked about a lot of stuff. I got a couple of minutes of B-roll. Really, it's just going to be a very simple, but I am going to edit it. I want to bring some like zoom in shots of him, and if he's talking, which is most of the time, I'd say like 70% of it or more was him because I was asking questions. I want to zoom in on him and not really just I don't need to be in frame. Like, what do I need to be in frame for? Maybe if I'm asking the question, it can pop over to me. I don't know. But he's the focal point. I took a wide shot. Maybe I should have come in closer to him. I don't know, man. This is my first time doing this. I was nervous. If I'm gonna be, transparent with you guys, I was pretty nervous. So we do our thing, and I was gonna go to this place called Chain Reaction, and hang out with the dudes in Cake Eater because they were doing a record release show for that EP. Oh, also, if you're a fan of the hardcore stuff, I like it. Cake Eater's like Combat Kid, Bane, Unseen, kind of mixed together. If you like that kind of stuff, go check out my Bandcamp. You can pick up a tape if you want to. You can at least listen to it. But there's a description in the video. Excuse me, a link in the description of this video. And they were gonna play at like 7, man. And so they pushed it back half hour. I got there just in time. I missed the first song, and I ran. Well, I only missed the first song because they were like searching me. It was really whatever. Good place to go though. Good venue. Good sound. Shout out Chain Reaction, man. Their sound there was really solid. And I go inside. I get to meet Justin like in person, which is like it's amazing because we've become friends over the past like year and a half, and I've put out 2 tapes for the man. So like, it's just cool to be able to meet these people who I'm friends with that I've never talked to in person. We'll talk over the screen. It's awesome, but getting to like shake somebody's hand, give them a big hug, it's amazing. And so I got to meet the whole band. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, buddy? I filmed their set. Then Justin and we took a walk. I wish I could remember the name of this restaurant, dude. If anybody knows where I went, please let me know. Let me see if I have the image that I can pull up. Give me 1 second. Dude, this freaking food. Let's see. I got to eat this bowl of it was chicken teriyaki, right? I don't remember the name of the place, but I should have taken a photo of like the place that I went because, dude, it was so. Oh, here we go. The food was so good, and the bowl of food was so big, it shocked me. It really did. Here we go. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay. So I'm adding pictures. My apologies. I'm still new to this adding photos thing, but this is so fun. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Man, there we go. I'm getting better at this content stuff. It's a learning process. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm still improving. Almost on I wouldn't say daily, but often. I make big jumps in improvement. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Oh my goodness, these full camera shots, dude. Check out this food. Okay, so we walk over to this place. It's right down the street from Chain Reaction. So if you're from this area of the country, that's my hand for reference. Dude, that bowl was huge. It was like $11. It was rice, pork, chicken, and hella green onions. I asked for extra green onions. And teriyaki sauce. It was $11. I legit ate for, I don't know, I ate like 3 meals off that one bowl. It was awesome, man. We went back and we checked out No Innocent Victim. I filmed that. So, check this out. There we go. So I went and filmed No Innocent Victim. And we got to... Oh, dude, check it out. Oh, I'll pull that one up in a second. Oh, crud. Alright. It's going to be a pain in the butt to keep pulling these pictures up. I'm sorry. I was trying to bring, like, imagery with all this stuff so you guys could see kind of the... I think I can get a few up. I just don't want to be sitting here and like making y'all wait on me to pull up imagery. But there was like hella stage dives, dude. It was so fun. Let's see. No, I want to go to my desktop. There it is. There we go. Boom. Dude, check this out. Hella fun, bro. No Innocent Victim was so good. No, not Choking Victim. No Innocent Victim. NIV, bro. Hardcore band from like the late 90s. Choking Victim's okay though, but no, I did not go see Choking Victim. But this is just a still from this is just a frame from one of my videos, so the image quality isn't that great. But it's yeah, it was hella fun, bro. Look at this, dude. We had so much fun. Great venue, man. That venue is awesome. But so after that, we go back to De Casa, and I hang out with Justin. And dude, I'm so bad with names. I feel so horrible. I can't remember homeboy's name, but check it. Boom. Now I'm getting faster. Hanging out at Justin's house. It was like 2 in the morning, bro. We were all so tired. And me and Justin's here with the green on his shirt. I don't know if you remember. And this is his homeboy. He was in another band with him. I can't remember, dude. My memory's so bad. I feel horrible. Super sweet dude, though. And these guys were rad. Hung out. Woke up at like 9. They started eating. It might have been earlier than that. 8:30. It was awesome. We slept like 6 hours, 5, 6 hours, something like that. Got up. They made some food. We took off. We went to go see Justin's place, Dead and Buried. They do clothing. Oh, so here, check it out. Here's some stuff that he printed. He owns a screen printing company, right? Absolutely dumbfounded with the quality this guy can make. But check it out. He did this cake eater print. I'm going to put this up in my shop. And then he did these No Innocent Victim tour posters. And you know your boy got number 31 of 70. Let's go. It's just it's the flyer. But my first time in LA, you know your boy had to be nerdy, whatever it is what it is. I got the flyer from the show and my ticket. I'm going to put a little frame around it, throw it on the wall. That stuff's important to me, man. Candace says, looks like a killer time. The type of show bands wish they had. Facts. The type of crowd. Yeah, dude. Bro, watch the video, man. There was hella crowd surfing, flips, good dancing, man. It was a good time, bro. Really great live band. No Innocent Victim. I haven't seen those guys in a long time. I used to listen to them way back when. Really, really good band. Okay, so that wraps up like my Friday. I get there. I meet Jesse, do the interview. We go do that. I go check out Cake Eater NIV. Wake up on Saturday morning, and we go check out his screen printing place. And I wanted to go drive in to go check out the Hollywood sign. It was kind of stressful, man, because when you go to Hollywood, you don't get to go look at the sign and just walk up and look at it. And I don't know what I thought it was going to be like, but I didn't. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Okay. Oh, also, got to take a good photo of me and the fellas after the show. Ha! Oh shit! Sorry, I did not know these images were going to be so large. I guess they are. They're good quality images for my camera. This homies from Cake Eater, bass player here in the middle, drummer on the left-hand side of the screen. Obviously, Justin giving you the bird. Giving you the bird. Okay, you didn't see that because you're behind. I'm behind this thing. But yeah, that's Justin giving you the bird. Giving you the bird. Anyways, what's up, Shane? How you doing, buddy? And then, like I said, I woke up. I wanted to go see the Hollywood sign, but you can't just go to the Hollywood sign. You have to like park and then go hike to it, which is so uncool. But look, I got to see the Hollywood sign. Look at this, bro. So I got to see the Hollywood sign from where I was standing. If you can't tell, it's a fantastic image. My dumb looking mug. But look at that little tiny Hollywood sign up there. But I got a better photo. Oh shit. Wrong thing. Sorry. See, this live stream, this is I'm not the best at this, I guess. I'm having fun. I'm just hanging out with you guys, vlogging this stuff. Okay. So I did actually get to get a pretty good view of it. Boom, there we go. There we go. Check that out. Look at that, man. I got to go check out the Hollywood sign, dude. That was awesome. It's very surreal to be there and like get to see that sign because you know where that's been in movies. It's, you know what this is. Like that is, dude, it was so cool, man. I didn't think I was going to care. I'll be honest. I did not think I was going to care about that at all. And trust me, man, we're getting to the point where disaster strikes. Dude, I had one of the scariest things in my entire life happen to me on this trip. So hang tight. I'm almost there, I promise. We're not going to make this more than like 30-minute video. I don't have enough time to do all that. So, okay. I did that. And then I went and checked out this other place. It's a record store in Los Angeles. It was a really cool place. What was it called? Headline Records, maybe? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, Headline Records. Okay. So here, I'll do it like this. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's Headline Records. This place is super rad too because it was like all punk rock or punk adjacent, you know. It was all punk, metal, hardcore. It was like a giant version of my shop. The dude that was there was super cool, man. I think his name was John. But oh, dude, the Hollywood sign was a pain in the butt. You basically have to drive down Hollywood Boulevard until you see it and then stop and try to get a photo of it. So I had a lot of fun though, man. I'm not tripping. I'm a tourist, dude. That's what I was doing. I've never been anywhere, man. This is my first year traveling. So I went to Headline. I buy a 45 everywhere I go. This is what I bought this time. I bought retroactive vibrators. This is I think it was like a low print run thing. Yeah, number 438 of 495 copies. So it's 500 copy print vibrators record. I'm gonna spin this later. Oh man. Yeah, dude. So that guy that owns that record shop is gonna do a podcast episode with me, and we're gonna talk about small business and just like what it's like to run a record store, and let people kind of get in on it. And you know, I think people need to have that information. I picked up that record. I got this Rancid pin. I bought this Discharge shirt. I bought a new belt because in Houston we don't have places where they'll let you try them on. I got a new 2-row. I like the 2-row ones. I don't like the 3 rows. They're just too heavy. Vibrators are one of my favorite bands right now. I've been listening to them a lot lately. And then I also bought... Oh, y'all are going to give me so much crap for this. Check it out. Let's see. Where's it at? Dude, just because of what's happening with all my recent, you know, this record over here. Richie says, working on setting up my new drum kit and punk rock review is live. Yes, we are. Next stop, SLC. That's a joke. Don't come here. It sucks. Who knows, man? I'm going back to LA in March. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be vlogging a lot, dude, and I'm gonna be filming shows. I'm gonna travel, go interview people. My wife's already given me the green light. I'm gonna start offering services of like weddings and stuff, music videos, like locally to save money and pay for that stuff. Check it out though. I got me a bootleg Clash shirt. Oh, it's so good, dude. I had to get it because I was like, I'll never get a Clash shirt. And it didn't have an album cover on it, so that's what I liked about it. Very simple, black and white. But the guy that owns the record store is super, super cool, man. The guy is so rad. And so I go visit the Hollywood sign. I go check out that Headline Records. I rented a car. I was going to Uber around. Bro, LA traffic is something different, man. It is wild. The people out there are fucking maniacs, dude. Like, apparently you're allowed to like go through traffic on a motorcycle, like in between cars. That's not allowed here, dude. It was terrifying. It happened like every 20, 30 seconds, man. Yeah, get a bootleg Clash one better than paying EMI money. Yeah. Well, I mean, the classic Discharge one. I got a rare Broken Bones shirt recently. That's awesome. Broken Bones are good. Like the drivers there are so impatient, and at night they all insist on driving with their brights on. The traffic is horrendous. The traffic's just like Houston, man. The traffic in Houston is just as bad. It might even be worse, honestly. I never sat completely still in LA, and I was there on rush hour Friday and Saturday. Houston, you will sit dead still and not move a bit. Dude, lane splitting is wild, bro. Your boy just ordered a brand new camera. I'm telling you, shit is about to change, guys. I love you guys so much. Okay, so I see people do it all the time too, Josh. Josh said, I see people split lanes on bikes all the time. I see it all the time too, but it's not okay. It's not allowed here. Apparently it's allowed there because it was happening like every 15 seconds. There's way more motorcycle riders, I think is what the deal is. Since they're like allow it, the motorcycle riders are everywhere. Dude, it was, and they drive fast, dude. They're not just going through there like 20, 30 miles an hour. Dude, they were hauling ass, going like 50. Dude, it was so terrifying because I was like, man, I don't want to kill somebody. Like, oh my goodness, dude. Candace says, I've been to LA a couple times. Nowhere near as bad as New York in terms of travel, though. I'm going to go to New York eventually, but I'm not looking forward to it. I want to go up to Boston and hang out with Static Friction fellas if I get a chance. Maybe I'll do a video for those guys or something. I don't know. And I'm learning about this camera stuff. I'm getting better at it, but I think I have like natural talent with just like knowing what looks okay. I don't know, man. I don't want to sound like a dick, but like I feel like I'm good at it. I feel like I'm good at making videos, good at taking photos, just naturally. So if I can learn how to do it even better, bro, it's out of there, man. We're gonna make some stuff happen. So I bought a new camera. I'm gonna get a new lens. I should have it before December 14th. I'm gonna do that show in Houston. I'm going to film the Mike McLogan and the Bomb Squad with like a real nice camera. So just get ready for this, folks. I don't know about the audio, though. The audio stuff kills me because it sounds like absolute ass, dude. If anybody on here does like videography stuff and films live shows, please, please, please email me. I need help trying to figure out what kind of mic to get to film these live shows because it sounds really good. I got an S24 Ultra Samsung phone, and the No Innocent Victim live set sounded amazing on this phone. And now part of that's the venue sounded really good, but what I'm thinking about doing is maybe taking my camera and filming the imagery with the camera and then filming it, because it'll have audio, it just won't sound that great, and then filming the audio with my phone if I have to. Just set it over by my table because I'm gonna be a vendor at the show, so set it over there and just double up on the audio and see which one sounds better and just use whichever one sounds good because I can't not film that. But I'm gonna make a real go at this. Somebody told me that I was a freaking music journalist the other day, and it just blew my mind. And that's been confirmed by a few people. Apparently, that's what I do now. Let's see. We have that here too. People ride their mountain bikes on the side of the road. Some even ride in the middle. Well, mountain bikes are supposed to be ridden in the road, or bicycles. They're not supposed to be on the sidewalk. But like weaving in through traffic is ridiculous, man. It's so scary. Okay, so after that, I went to a skate park. Zoom audio recorders are top tier. Rode also has some damn good products. Is that just simply for audio only? Do I need to do a separate audio track altogether? And is that what you're telling me? Hit me up, man. Send me an email, please. I don't want to do that on this stream, but send me an email, please. I would be so appreciative. I know there's a few things I could look at. I just need to figure it out. I got about 2.5 weeks to figure it out, so I'll be all right. But dude, my hair looks so crazy all the time. But I started using these new products, dude. My beard's all soft now. My hair's all soft. It doesn't get all frizzy anymore, and my scalp is nice and moist. That's not, ugh. But I smell good all the time now, bro. My wife is like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" And she's like, "Let's make a baby." And I'm like, "We can't because we're old." And she's like, "That's right, but let's try anyways." And I'm like, "Bet." And then like 2.5 minutes later, we're like, it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. So I go to a skate park. First off, this skate park, I think it's called Redlands Skate Park. Redlands. Super dope place. Really, really good skate park. Let's see if I got a photo of that one. I spent so much time driving on this trip. It was whatever. But, oh, here's that place that I went and saw. Oh, dude, I got some good photos, man. I was on like Slauson Ave. I went and checked out, dude, I got some really good, I was on, all kinds of great streets, dude. Hoover. I went to Hoover Street. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Okay, let's see. I was on Beverly Hills for a little bit. Oh man, I wish I had time to like just go through all these photos. Check out this one. Dude, how freaking dope is this picture I took? Oh, I'm so proud of this one. It looks awesome. Dude, that's one of the coolest pictures I've ever taken. It just looks rad. A music journalist? Hell yeah, dude. Way better than that one chick. I agree with that. Rode are external video mics that you plug into your camera, and Zoom recorders are separate devices. Bet. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna write that down right now because I'll forget. I mean, I think I'd like to have one that plugs into my camera better, probably. But I'm down for whatever. I don't really care. I'm getting better editing too, so I should be okay. I'm gonna be traveling. My wife and I talked, and she's given me the green light to travel at least once a month by airplane. Not at least, excuse me, that was the wrong word. I can travel up to once a month by plane, if you know, if I can afford it, if it's within the budget. So the more people that watch the video, the more people that tip the channel, the more I can go do. I hate flying. Just traveling sucks. That part sucks. But I'll go through all that crap to be able to go and film this stuff for my peoples, man. I love doing this, dude. It's a lot of fun. So then I went to a skate park, and Cake Eater had a second show because it was their record release. Rebellion next year then? Where's that at? I'm going to LA Punk Invasion in March. I know that. Let's see. Do I have a picture of the skate park? I'm still editing my photos, so I mean, you know, this is sort of a photo of the skate park. Decent enough photo of this dude skating. But, you know, I went and took some photos of some skaters, filmed a little bit. Then, Blackpool, England. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I can go all the way to England. I'm not trying to... England. Huh. I don't know how I feel about that one. That's scary. The States are bad enough. This is what happened to me, dude. I'm getting to that. Give me just a second. We're fixing to get to the scary shit. So, okay. Then I go from that skate park. I drive all the way from Redlands, which all the way back into LA. It was a 2-hour trip one way. I spent 8 hours in the car on Saturday. It was worth it though, man. I got to hang out with all these people that I like, all these friends that I've made. I've gotten to meet so many amazing people. Like, I'm not complaining about the driving or the flying. It's just part of it, dude. It's what it is. If I want to get awesome footage, awesome stories, and do cool things, I got to put in my time on the road. I got to put in my time on the planes. It is what it is. I got to go through TSA a bunch and get hassled by those people. Shout out to TSA, though, man. They really helped me out this time. Just wait. Okay, so after the skate park, I went back to LA and I went to a restaurant and a pub with... I hung out with Perry from Templars and Dave from Clip 45, who are both now in before dawn. And yeah. Oh, dude, I love this picture. And we went and we got some food. I know it's blurry as all hell, but I still like the photo. I like the lights in the background. I got a better picture. Hold on. When I took this one, we immediately knew it was bad, so we took another photo. So hold on one second. I'll show you the other one. Blackpool, England. That's crazy. I want to go overseas eventually, but I might want to go with like a band or something and do some roadie stuff for like maybe Bullshit Detector or Liberty and Justice or something like that, or maybe like Before Dawn even. I don't care. Just I don't know if I want to go by myself. Look at Perry. He's like, what? What are you looking at? Old Davy boy. There we go. So we went to this like pub and hung out. That's Dave on on the right side of the screen. Perry's the tall one. My ugly mug, I'm in the middle, obviously. But we went and had some food and hung out. And then I went back to Justin's house and went to bed at like, I don't know, midnight. And here's where shit hit the fan. Sunday morning, I woke up at 4. I had my plane left at like 8 o'clock, and I wanted to get up and drop the car off and do all this stuff and make sure that before I had any kind of like, I just wanted to be there early. I didn't want to be running down the air. No, dude, I want to be early. I over worry about everything. So I go to drop off the car, and it's really easy. You just pull up, you get out, they double check everything, make sure there's no damage or anything, make sure your gas is up to par where where you picked it up at. And you grab all your stuff, you give them the key, and you sign your receipt. You get your printed out receipt, or you get it emailed, and you leave. You get on a shuttle, it takes you right to the airport. Everything was Gucci. I'm walking through the airport. I was like, dang, I got here like way too early. I guess it was like 5 in the morning. I'm walking through the airport. I get up to TSA, and I'm like chewing some gum or something. I think I was chewing. Oh, I took my medicine, and I was chewing gum, and I'm like standing there, and I was like, and I got like my bags. I'm in a great mood. And I was like, oh, they're going to need my ID. The line's moving, bro. There's hardly anybody there. I pulled my wallet out, and I can't find my driver's license. And so I was like, in my first thought, my heart started going. I mean, it was racing. And I went out loud, I went, no, 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 no. Like, just like that, right? And this lady behind me goes, hey, are you okay? And I went, and I was like, I don't think so. I don't know yet. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. And she goes, no, you're all right. What can I do to help? And I was like, I don't know what to do right now. And I run over to the TSA guy, and I drop all my crap on the floor, and I start going through it. And I go through my wallet. I dump my wallet out, all of it out. Cash all over the floor. I'm looking through my stuff. I cannot find my driver's license. I go through my backpack. I can't find my driver's license. I go through my jeans. I can't find it. I go through my extra little bag. Can't find it. I go through my my carry-on thing, the little extra bag I have that had like records and stuff in it. I can't find my driver's license. I go into a full-on panic. Like, full panic. Keep in mind, I am 42. I've only left my home state 4 times in my entire life. This is the 3rd time I've done it by myself. I am not used to traveling yet. I'm not used to the airports. I get scared. Like, I don't know if scared is the right word. I get nervous because I'm not a traveler really yet, right? I'm just getting into this stuff. LAX is huge. TSA is terrifying. So I'm like, I've been to jail a fair amount of times, and like, I have this like really love-hate relationship with authority. I love to hate it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get along with authority figures. And I'm staring at all these people, and I'm starting to panic, and I think it's visible. And you can kind of feel my mood change, you know what I'm saying? My aura shift, if you will. And I'm standing there, and there's this, like, dude standing, like, to my right, and I guess he's just, like, ushering people left and right. Hey, where are you going? Okay, you go this way. Where are you headed? Okay, you go this way. That type of dude, right? And then up in front of, like he's to my right, and then in front of me is, like, 4 checkpoints where you go up and you drop your bags, take off your shoes, and you take off your jacket, and you take off your belt and your wallet and your watch and your everything, and you let it run through the little x-ray machine. So I'm right there, bro. And I'm telling the guy, I'm like, hey man, I can't find my ID. What do I do? And he goes, huh. And he just kind of like chuckles at me. And I just started crying, dude. Like, not like, I was like, tears just involuntarily fell. I couldn't stop it. And I was like, bro, dude, seriously, man. And I'm like wiping my face off. I'm like, seriously, bro. And I was like, I can't find my ID. And he goes, hey, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh man. And he was like, hold on a second. And he goes, keep looking. And I got shit all over the floor, dude. Like imagine like a 3-day trip worth of shit in a backpack. Because I got like gifts from people, and like I had 2 hats with me, I had a neck pillow, I had a bottle with me, and it was like I also had my medication, which is a narcotic, and you know what I'm saying, like it's none of y'all's business what it is. It's my personal stuff, but it does require like ID and stuff to get. So I'm I'm standing there, and I got this lady, and I realized that I've got some of my medicine in a little pouch in my bag, and I don't really have my bottle with me. And all I could think about was like, oh no, I'm fixing to go to jail. And so she goes, I go to the lady that's sitting at the thing, and I was like, excuse me, ma'am. And she's like, yeah. And I had my wife on the phone by this point. I'm freaking out, dude. Like I'm tripping, like absolutely tripping. And all I could think about was like, I just want to hold my wife. I want to go home, dude. When you're in peril, all the things that are important to you in life just become, you just, man. Okay, so like, wait, what? Who doesn't love to hate authority? I don't know what that means, Candace. Okay, so I talked to this lady who's like a an agent, a TSA agent, and I tell her, I said, hey, I don't have my license. I lost it. And she goes, oh no, like right in my face. And I was just like, oh my goodness. And I was like, okay, what do I do? And I'm on the phone with my wife. My wife's trying to look for like images of my ID and just like, you know, I've got all my credit cards. I've got my debit card. I've got my business card. I've got my YouTube channel. I've got my Facebook account. I've got all this stuff that can show you who I am. It's very clear who I am, but I don't have that little piece of plastic. It's wild that little thing is so much more important than anything else. Yet you can't even. It's harder to get in a Facebook account than it is a driver's license. And like, I still like. And there's gonna be people that say wild shit in the comments, dude. Come on, just don't. Not now, but like later on in this video, when it's just live. Referring to like documentation and illegal immigrants, just be better, okay? Okay. Um, the I'm talking. Okay, so I tell the lady I don't have it, and I'm like, I'm in a panic, dude. Like I'm crying. I'm like, not like whining and like, I was just like, I don't know what to do right now, and tears are like falling out of my face, and I'm like, and I tell her, I said, ma'am, I'm a little scared right now because I need to get home, and all I could think about was like, I'm not gonna be able to get home, and I'm so glad that I had the like foresight to get up there early, because if I hadn't, I would have definitely not been able to make it home. And she's like, hey, I have to get a supervisor. And so she goes and gets a supervisor, and a lady comes over, and she's got this clipboard with her, and she's like, so what's going on? And I was like, I had my driver's license when I came in. I don't have it now. I don't know what to do. Obviously I had it when I got here, because that's how you get on the plane. And she's like, okay. And then she's like, okay, so I got to make a phone call. And then she like goes and gets I guess a different phone, and she comes back and she makes a phone call. And she's like, hey, I need you to fill this paperwork out. And it was like this little one sheet, and I fill it out, and it's like my name, my birthday, my address, my phone number. It was weird because it was like very easy. I want to go on a plane is how I felt at LAX. So it's stressful at the best. Oh, dude, but so okay. So this lady's like, okay, I'm gonna have to call this number, and you're gonna have to talk to them. You have to answer some questions, and if you don't answer them correctly, it's going to be bad. So make sure and think about your answers. She straight up tells me this. And so I was like, oh my goodness. And the guy's like, he's like, what's your address? Over the phone. And I was like, and I almost told him my address, but I had just moved, and I don't think that my license is updated. I'm pretty certain it wasn't. And I thought, oh no, what do I do? What address? And I give him my old address. And then he's like, okay, all your information checks out. Go with this lady. And she goes, and so he hangs up, and she's like, hey, you're really lucky that you had the thought to tell him your old address, because I knew that was what the answer to the question was. But I also knew that you were going to tell them your new address, and then if you had told them that address and it was wrong according to the paperwork that they had, I guess they got it from like the state of Texas or whatever. She was like, you wouldn't be going anywhere. You would be getting in some trouble probably. She's like, but follow me. We got to go take a look at your things. Anybody on here been to jail? Remember what that's like? Just imagine having a backpack with you and going to jail. That's how they look through your stuff. But they very thoroughly search you. All right. But check this out. And I still don't know what's happening yet. They haven't given me any kind of green light. I mean, I'm obviously home right now, but like, dude. So they take this like, I don't know what it was. It was like these little strips of paper, maybe like 1 inch by 4 inches. And they wiped it all over my shoes, the inside, the tongue of my shoe, down the shoelaces, the bottom, the front, the back. And then they ran it through this little machine. It would go beep, beep, beep. And then they take it and they put it in a little basket. And then they did it with my backpack and my cell phone and my tripod. Everything that I had with me got wiped with these little pieces of paper. They got ran through this machine. And then I got to start getting dressed again because, well, And so I'm standing there with no shoes and socks on, no hoodie, kind of cold. They got all my stuff, and there's these 3 TSA agents with gloves on going through everything I've got, running all this shit. And it's like I've had TSA pull me aside and look through my stuff, but they just kind of quickly look through it, make sure that there's nothing in there. No, these dudes were not fucking around, man. Is that narcotics? That's what I thought it was, but I was like, I don't really know. And I'm not going to give you an amount of time that it took, but it took a long time. I got to my flight. I was okay. But jail sucks, bro. I've been there a fair amount of times. I had a shitty time at the airport in Dallas-Fort Worth because I had a one-hitter lost in my bag. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's no good. Not in Texas. That might have flown in California, but not here in Tejas, bro. So basically, after one of the best weekends of my entire life, I get to the airport and I had lost my ID, and I thought that I was going to have to stay there. I didn't. The lady was giving me the side eye at first, and she's like, yeah, you may not be going home. I mean, they were very upfront and blunt about it. They were like, this is not good. And I was like, clearly. And so I believe in threes. Things happen in threes. And so after a long time and a thorough search, and I felt invaded, honestly. I felt violated. It was really weird. But I was so happy to get past the checkpoint that I didn't care. I called my wife back, and I was just like, I love you so much. I'm so sorry to call you with this bullshit in the morning like this. And like, man, it was exhausting, dude. But I got let on the plane, and when I'm standing in the lobby, I was talking to this dude, or not lobby, I'm standing over by my gate waiting for the plane, and there's this guy with a dog, and we're talking, and he's like, so what are you doing in LA? And, I was like, oh, some, music stuff. And he's like, oh, that's cool. I'm in music. And then I looked at him, and he looked kind of familiar, but I wasn't sure why. And he goes, yeah, I used to sing for a band called Bury Your Dead. And I was like, Bury Your Fucking Dead. And I was like, oh, dang, that's crazy, bro. Beat down hardcore band, early 2000s. And then he's like, yeah, I played in Houston a couple times. He's like, is that this place, this little tiny place? It was like across the street. And I was like, yeah, Mary Jane's Fat Cat. And he was like, that's what it was. It was cool, man. Super. Shout out to Mike from Bury Your Dead. Or, he used to be in Bury Your Dead. A guy was super, super nice. Super cute dog, too. His dog's name was Winston. Winston Churchill, excuse me. No disrespect intended by that. But yeah, man, so I got through with no ID. It was scary, man. But I don't know what happened to my license. I have no idea what happened to it, bro. I took it out twice. Once to get into the club, once to get my rental car. And I don't remember not putting it back in my wallet. It doesn't make any sense, man. I don't know what happened. So I have an appointment at TWC. No, not TWC, excuse me. At the Texas driver's place in a couple days to go figure this out. But yeah, man, it was just, it's the worst, man. It was the absolute worst. But the weekend was amazing. So like overall, that's my story of the weekend. So I believe in threes, right? So something else is going to happen because I got home. I just replaced the screen on my phone. I just got a new phone, and like a few weeks ago, because my screen exploded. Look at this. I got home. Can you see it? Let's see. Come on. Okay, so you see this right here? I know you can't see the little spider webs, but they go all the way across my screen. I just got this phone 3 weeks ago. Oh shoot. But yeah. So shout out to Dave from Clip 45. Shout out to Perry from Templar. Shout out to Jesse Michaels. Shout out to Justin and all the Cake Eater dudes. Shout out to Justin's family for letting me hang out at their house. I became very good friends with these people over the weekend. And Dave, if you're seeing this, bro, I love you, man. Perry, if you're seeing it, love you, bro. Justin, love you, bro. Everybody out there was so fun, man. California was a lot of fun. It was exhausting, and it's a big, big, gnarly city, but it's a lot of fun, and I had a good time. I'm going to be traveling more. I'm going to really put some effort into coming up with some ways to make a little money outside of the channel so that the channel can just kind of do its own thing and thrive on like, you know, yeah, I mean, I bring in a little bit of money on it, but I need to make more to be able to do some of the stuff I want to do. And so I'm thinking of ways I can do that outside of the channel so it doesn't stress out the channel. We can just have this really, really great community. So if you want to support and you want to do it with your money, Patreon, there's a link in the description. I will have a bigger, badder Jesse Michaels interview on Patreon than I do on YouTube. I will have most of my interviews go up a day or two early on Patreon. Patreon members get exclusive content every once in a while. They get input on the channel all the time. And there's an exclusive Discord, is what I was going to say. There's an exclusive Discord that we all have for the Patreon members. So if you want to do that, that's there. If you want to check out my Bandcamp and support the label, these are all ways you can support the channel without giving the channel money necessarily. So if you want to do all that, go for it. If not, no worries. I'm glad you're here. This is the best thing, man. I'm doing the best that I can. I know it's not perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. So yeah, man, California overall, dude, A+, man. Let's see. If I had to grade it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 9.5, dude. And I got to see a show. I got to hang out with my friends. I got to meet a dude I admire for like 30 years. Like, what a way to spend 2 of your days. What a way to spend 2 of your days, man. I'm so grateful. I'm like, I don't know, man. It was good for the soul, bro. Like, it was good for my heart. Yeah. It was awesome, man. I love Texas, bro. Candace says I love California. I love Texas, bro. This is my favorite place in the world. But I also like to do this traveling thing now. I bought a new camera today. It's a Sony A6100, I believe. Nothing crazy, but it's nice. I'm going to start filming shows with that camera now and doing like photographs instead of just video. So we're going to get some really good shots out there, I think. Yeah, man, this is going to be good, dude. We're at a good place with the channel. When I put the Jesse video up, I think it's going to do pretty good numbers. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. There's a lot of good stuff coming. So yeah, just hang out, stay tuned. I'm going to do today is Tim Armstrong's birthday, so happy birthday, Tim Armstrong. After I cook dinner for the family, I'm going to come back in at around 8:30 or 9, and I'm going to do a Tim Armstrong live stream. I'm also going to drop a video this week, 90s Street Punk Part 2. It's not going to be as in-depth as the first video, because I don't have as much time to work on it, but it will have 10 bands. I'll talk a little bit about it, talk about those 10 bands. It'll be a good time. So I'll have that up this week as well. And I'm supposed to be talking to Chris Essenari tomorrow from Street Power, so I'll have that up on Patreon in a day or two, and then I'll have it up on YouTube by the end of the week. So yeah, man, it's weird doing this stuff. Like, I can just feel it. It's electric, bro. Let's go. Let's go. I'm having the best time, dude. Oh, yo, check out these pants that Justin gave me. Hold on. Where are my sweatpants? There they are. I'm a fat guy, so I'm not that fat anymore. But he made, because he owns that screen printing place. They did Cake Eater sweats, dude. Look at these things. They're so nice. And they even have a back pocket, dude. Go check out Dead and Buried, man. That guy, Justin, does a lot of work, man. He's a hard-working individual, small business owner. Go check out Headline Records. That place was awesome. I got a donut shop over by the airport, apparently. Didn't know about that. Randy's Donuts. Some of the best donuts I've ever eaten in my life. Man, California, bro. I'm coming back in a few months, so get ready. I'm going to do the LA Punk Invasion, and I'm going to film everything. Everything. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it, man. I'm working so hard to get this stuff, I'm happy, bro. This is getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't believe it. It's so crazy. Dude, hardcore sweats are nostalgic, aren't they? I used to rock basketball shorts, dude. Let's go. Yeah, hardcore kids very much. Let's go. All right, man. I'm gonna go make myself something to eat and then work on some other content. I got a lot of stuff to do for y'all. I'm like balls deep in these videos about like the cameras and like what I want to get for my like just accessories and things. So I need to look up some stuff about these microphones and things because you know, if you're gonna do it right. Yeah, more stuff coming soon, folks. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. This is fun. Hope it wasn't too long, almost an hour. Uh, yeah. Oh, do y'all want me to do Sundays at the shop where I just live stream from the shop every Sunday and you can see what I do? Let me know. I'm gonna try.